Welcome to the channel, Pain the Patoot here, and this is a video. Damn it, I was trying to get a video out last night, but I didn't get it done. Um, Basically, what I was saying is go through your junk box and start selling it all off because in event of this wipe. So I've got 5.7 million. I would have liked to have gotten up to almost double that by just selling stuff off because um, today we're seeing that the wipe is going to happen tomorrow, the day after, whatever. But as soon as this happens, so number one, oh, there's a task here. And this was getting loyalty levels from all these people. That was because I had Mechanic and Ragman left to go, and Ref. These two were at 3, and this guy was at 1. So one of the things that BSG does, excuse me, I'm coughing a bit. I need a cough candy. But one of the things that BSG does to indicate that they're ready to do the wipe is they crash the economy, basically. So what they do is they open up everybody so that you can get a chance to see what potentially the game is going to be in the future. But they give you master level at for every trader, which means you have access to all the goods that are not locked behind a task. Some of the stuff that is locked behind a task will not appear. So, but anything that a master level of a um, trader could show you, well, they open it up. So one one of the things I wanted to do was I have Gunsmith 23 to finish, and I couldn't finish it because I need the SWS part that is with mechanics. Sorry, wrong way. Ah, here it is. I need this. Wasn't available until you got to master level, so now I can throw this on here. And oh yes, I need the skeletonized grip. There it is. I'm still not giving have it done. Oh well, I'll finish that, figure that out later. But what they do before um, a wipe comes, meaning that the wipe will be in a day or so, um, potentially tomorrow even. But what they do is they crash the economy. So here's things like this was 20,000 rubles. It's now down to 390. The guns, um, this used to be 45,000. That's 359. All the guns are down to a less than probably around 5% of their original um, dollar value, and even so, this used to be 180,000. Now it's 1,800. So they've totally crashed it. And even the all the guns here on the Peacekeeper that are USD, $8, $9, $11. All the guns are way down to a fraction, and that's to get you to play them. In the last few plates, $1, $2, $3. They're all down to next to nothing, so that you get a chance to play them before the wipe happens. Then you're buried behind the game once again. Um, this kind of results in the game, the flea market even crashing. So if now I look for an M4, okay, there we go. So now you see that the price of the M4s are dropping. Now these haven't dropped too much. These will be old postings that have not expired, but yeah, you'll get. Oh, that's interesting. Anyways, that is listed as 300,000, but it'll start affecting the economy in that people will come out of a raid with an M4, want to sell it, and because you can pick them up for a few dollars now from Peacekeeper, like $641. That'll force the price down. So even the flea market will start suffering. Um, I did get mechanic level 3, and now that opens up possibilities with his stuff. There was this, so that's a really cheap M4. There is another one. Again, you need parts for. So some of the trading things will be really drop down. Here's the RD704 is 1,000 rubles. Rubles. Keep that in mind. This severely modded MDR is only 2,800, so almost 2,900, and that's a damn good rifle. Even I was saying the other day I was going to go in with my card keys and go into labs. Well, I have a bunch of card keys and they were selling for 166K. Now they're down to 1,600. So what I wanted to do yesterday, and I didn't get it done again because stuff came up, but I wanted to sell off all the card keys that I had, and then I could rebuy them at this 1665 price. But now if I want to sell something, it will only have the value of whatever it currently is in the game. So I'm going to lose money on anything. Well, compared to what I could have done, I'm going to lose money on everything that I could at one time have sold. So everything's down. This Wartech, $902. This Osprey, which is a good plate carrier if you get it all fleshed out, $912. This Bagarity plate carrier, $1,400. And then, of course, the price of the plates themselves are down to next to nothing. So helmets, cheap, cheap, cheap. Yeah, so many things down to a very low price. And they do that the day or so before the wipe, just so you get a chance to try to play with some of this more high-end gear. They can't really sustain it this long, or people will not play it in this format very long. So they will definitely, There's a can of gas is down to 1,600 rubles. It was 169,000. So if you still want to keep your hideout going, you can get gas really cheap now. So deal. And it looks like they're. Oh, I guess you're only are allowed to have one a day. But anyways, that's what signals that the game is ready for the wipe. They may do this for a day or 2 days maximum, and then they wipe. So that looks like wipe. This is Christmas Day. I'm speaking to you. The wipe is more than likely going to be either tomorrow, which is what we call Boxing Day in Canada, or it will be the day after, because they do not run the economy like this for very long. Again, I'm going to get next to nothing when I sell these gas cans. But I just need the space. So, yeah, that's kind of it. That's an indication that they are, and even the ref is open now. So now I have access to all his stuff. That's PP. So this is SOT, SP6. So for the corings, I can get some of the better ammo. There's BP available now, but I think BP will be available from other places. I got some keys here. That's Leon's hideout, and this is Voron's hideout. There's a few guns that have been modded. So for 1 GP coin, I can get this modded Scar. For 1 GP, I can get this VSS. 1 GP, I can get this AK-12. For 1 GP, I can get this spear gun. It's not a spear gun, but it's an MCX spear. So here's Graphics cards for 1 GP coin. This is all would have happened if I'd ever gotten him up to master level on his own, but I didn't. So the big thing with him is here's an Alton's hammer with helmet with visor. That's kind of the top in the game. You can get that for 1 GP. Notice I can get a thick case. That's going to be trading, I guess, for 16 of that. But I can buy a medical case. I can buy, oh, I had 2 of those and I sold them. There's this armor. This armor is good armor for 1 GP. This armor, 1 GP. So he's got everything available that he's going to do. But that is an indication that the, oh, that's a scar. Okay. That's the 762 by 51. That's good. I'm going to try the spear. I got a GP coin. I've never used the spear, so I thought I would just try it. Okay, so then I have to find the mags. I bet you the mags are not in here. So they got the 20 rounders, but there's also a 25 rounder spear mag, and it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get that and use it, which would have made the gun a lot nicer. It'll be on the flea, but yeah, it will be not cheap. So now, like I said, it's the time to explore the game. They've crashed the economy, which is usually a couple days before the wipe, so prepare for the wipe from next couple of days. Go in and check out the maps you haven't potentially checked out so far. Play with guns you haven't played with before, if you get them off the trader or you get them off rep or whatever, and go have some fun. It's the last couple of days before the wipe, and we'll be back into the schlag in a very short time. So, oh, I got a thick case here. Great. What am I doing with the thick case? Or what am I going to do with the thick case? Oh, there's space for it. Okay, great. So I don't know where that thick case came from, but some task. I think it was the one where I got all the traders mastered. But yeah, that's it. We'll see you on the other side of the wipe, and have fun.